Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how to rebuild your wardrobe in 30 minutes for less than $1,000. Now, how do I know this can be done? Gentlemen, I just did it with the help of Men's Style Lab. And in fact, I'm going to invite you to go check out their website and make sure to grab their free 38-page spring guide. It's illustrated. I mean, this thing is nice. So if nothing else, go over there, grab that free 38 guide, peruse through it at your own time. But I can tell you guys that this is an amazing service. And after I give you the 3 tips, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to go back there and you're going to be able to see full body. I'm going to show you guys everything that they sent me, what I decided to keep, what I decided to throw back, and overall, very, very happy with the service. This necktie, shirt, straight out the box. The jeans I have on, straight out the box. Really liked them. The belt I have on. I'm about to go into a conference season and travel. I didn't have time, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me start off with the 3 tips. So tip number 1, how to rebuild that wardrobe, is first evaluate your situation. Let me give you guys my situation, maybe similar to yours, but I live in a small town, and there just aren't many options. I have to drive 30 minutes for pretty much anything. And so I have to pretty much buy on the web. And there are limitations to that. Also, I don't like to shop. I know that may surprise some of you guys, but I don't like to go out there. I'm picky. I go out there and I go into stores and I look around. I'm like, wow, there's nothing in here for me most of the time. I'm busy. I've got, 3 companies, 4 kids, a wife that I like to spend time with. I just don't have time to be out there wasting time looking at clothing that's not going to fit me or isn't my style. I want value clothing. So this one is, I think, near and dear to pretty much everyone out there. You don't want to go out there and spend more money than you have to. At the same time, you want value in your clothing. You don't want cheap clothing. You want clothing that's going to be of good quality and it's going to stand up. So that is my situation, and I'm sure some of you guys, you may be in a big city, and I've, been in New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, even there, because I could drive to the Mall of America, and I even find there it's hard to find them. You're moving around them easily. Could spend a full day driving, then walking around that mall for 6 to 8 hours, and still come out with only half of the items that I need. So point number 2, after you've evaluated your situation, is you identify exactly what you need. So I knew for me, I needed to improve my casual wardrobe. When it comes to jackets, suits, really nice dress shoes, I'm covered. In fact, I've got a collection of dress shoes right here, probably like 20 pairs over here. I've got my jackets, dress shirts, custom-made suits, all of that. I used to own a clothier. I'm covered there. But when it comes to casual clothing, completely lack. Part of this is just simply I haven't had time, but over the years, my clothing has gotten old. I've kind of worn it into the ground. I live in a small town, so I wear my casual clothing a lot, and I haven't had time to go out there and shop and pick up more. When I lived in Austin, Texas, I built it up over the period of a year, but I just haven't had time here. So I identified my big gap in my wardrobe, which was my casual wardrobe. For you, and I'd love to hear down in the comments below here on YouTube, what is missing in your wardrobe? What in your wardrobe? Is it the casual part? Is it shoes? Maybe it's sweaters. Maybe it's your casual shirts. I know for me, it was casual shirts. It was casual ties. What else? Chinos. I had no chinos. Yes, I did. I had lots of dress slacks, but I had no chinos, and I needed some casual trousers in my wardrobe. So tip number 3, after you've identified, is to go out there and purchase. I know, pretty simple, huh? Go out there and buy the clothing. But this is where it gets a lot more complicated for many of us. As I've alluded to, I have to travel 30 minutes just to get basic necessities, about 3 hours to go to the Mall of America, 2.5 hours to Milwaukee, maybe 2 hours to Appleton. They've got, I think it's the Fox City malls. That pretty good malls when it comes to that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times I'll find that I'll go spend an entire day, and I've done this before with my wife, and you can sometimes hit it, but it's just so frustrating when you go there and they don't have what you're looking for. Now, shopping online is a great option, but things are getting harder online because oftentimes you'll buy something that is a medium and you'll get it, it doesn't fit you right, and guess what? You got to pay the return shipping. And you are pretty particular. A lot of smaller brands, they can't afford to be like Amazon and just have it go back and forth free almost every time. So a third option which you need to check out, versus slowly building it up over time, which I know not everyone has the time frame. Like I said, I'm about to go into my conference season. Where am I headed? I'm headed to Austin, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Anaheim, California. I have my own conference in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in a bit of a hurry to build this. So I didn't want to travel all around. I didn't really have the time. And the third option is simply to use one of these new box services. So they've been around for a few years. I've seen a few of them pop up. You guys have asked me tons of questions about these box services. One of them, I know was really expensive and most of you guys could not afford it. Other ones I saw went the complete opposite end. They sent really cheap clothing that, literally it was like marked up 5 to 6 times and it was falling apart on people. I found Men's Style Lab after a recommendation from my friend Aaron Marino, and I can say, wow, good quality. It probably has to do with they're based out of Iowa, but let me show you. Let me go ahead. You guys ready? Let's go ahead and take a step back. Gentlemen, welcome to the behind the scenes at Real Men, Real Style. I'm going to be going over the package I received from Men's Style Lab and just give you a little bit of an orientation. This is my boom microphone in case any of you guys are curious. Over here, I've got the, everything that they sent me, the entire package. Now, notice that this is already unboxed. If you want to see an actual unboxing and another review going into great detail, I want you to go check out my friend Aaron Marino, his review right here, amazing review, and you can get 2 opinions of this company because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed. So let me take my jacket off. Yes, jackets do come off of me. Probably had that jacket for about 7 years, and I've had this clothing for about maybe, 70 minutes, and I can tell you, very impressed with the quality, with the fit. And here's the letter I received. Basically, it's a complete invoice and layout of everything that was received. Get to that in a second. I received a handwritten letter from Samantha there at Men's Style Lab. And it had this little wax thing on it. Then one thing I really appreciate is they give me very clear instructions on what the rules are. Okay, you get 5 days. If you need more time, contact us, very clear. Treat the clothing with respect. Don't wear it out on the town. Don't stain it. Return it with the labels. Pretty simple stuff. And of course, they give me a return label. We've got all that right here via UPS tape. They really make it simple. They even give you a feedback form. So and I'll talk about why this is going to be valuable because I had one item that I loved, just didn't fit me right. All right, so I'm pulling up this right here. What I really liked about this is they had numbers, ID numbers that were unique to Men's Style Lab. So I didn't have to go through and try to figure things out. I could just look at the number and see the price. And another thing I really like, they have this green right here. They actually gave me the sale price on an item. It's like, hey, it's out of season. Let us give you the sale price. Immediately what that told me is that they stand for value. So before I got all this, first off, I had to sign up for the service. So go over to Men's Style Lab, sign up for the service. You're going to find it's a quick little survey. That's going to take you less than 2 minutes. What's going to take the bulk of the time, and I love this, is part 2. And that's where they interview you. They talk with you. A real human being who cares about your style gets on the phone with you. So basically, you're getting a free style consultation. Now, I knew what I wanted. I knew specifically, like I said in the 3 tips earlier, that my casual wardrobe was lacking. I knew what I didn't want. Didn't want them to send me any shoes. I didn't want any, formal clothing. I simply wanted casual clothing. And because of that, I was able to keep my call to probably, I'd say, well under 15 minutes. So we're talking 17 total minutes here, and that gives you 13 minutes when to try on all the clothing. So hey, I know I think I was able to keep it under 30 minutes. Notice how I did my little math there to add up exactly. But the point is they sent me some great clothing. And I did have to wait about a week for it. I'm hoping that they maybe speed that up a little bit. But overall, right here, bread and boxers. Now, I know companies that will send you this and will try to charge you $50. And way that's overpriced. This was half that. I'm going to keep that. Okay, so Ben Sherman. I know the brand. I've seen the brand. I just have never really tried on the brand. She sent me a couple things, actually a few things from Ben Sherman, and The fit on this shirt was excellent, but here's what's interesting, is the fit is a large, and she sent me a medium as well, which was too small, and I'll show you in a second. But I liked how she focused in on the measurements I gave her, the info, and she asked me a very good number of interesting questions, and she was able to nail it. And I'd have to say, one of the secrets of this service, and anything that if you get something like this, when you have someone curating clothing for you, is I can say I probably wouldn't have purchased this or tried it on at the store. However, now that I see it here, trying it on with the clothing here, and notice how it would actually go with these trousers right here. It'll work with these jeans. I wouldn't wear it with this tie. It's going to be a little bit too matchy there, but I wouldn't have selected this for myself, and I like it, and I'm going to keep it. Okay, so let's look at these chinos right here. Gray. Well, you know what I love about gray is it is a neutral color, and it's going to go with pretty much anything. So I'm looking at a number of the shirts, the casual shirts I already have in my wardrobe. This is going to work with almost all of them. It'll work with this. I could wear it, with this combination right here. And the fit of those chinos, the fit of another pair I'm going to show you, which I'm kind of on the fence about, excellent, and the fit of these jeans. Look at this. I very impressed. And here's what I'm really impressed with the jeans. I'd never even heard of this brand. Enzo is the name of the company, and never heard of them. $64. I have paid twice as much for jeans this nice. I paid three times, to be honest. Yeah. And what I love about these is you just saw me wearing them with that sports jacket. I'm going to take and wear this exact outfit to a number of the conferences I'm going to. I'm excited about this, if you can't tell. So this jacket right here. Look at that. Probably doesn't really, I don't know, I could wear it with this, yeah. It's a good look. I live around hunters, and man, if I'm out running or if it's hunting season, I might just turn this thing inside out and protect, let hunters know, hey, don't be shooting in my direction. So, okay, so I'm going to start now. Those are keep. 100% going to keep this. I'm going to keep this shirt. I'm going to keep this belt. Ben Sherman belt, really nice. Goes with my shoes here. I'm going to keep the tie right here. Nice tie. Notice exactly at where it should be. Jeans, I'm going to keep this. Now, this shirt, I'm on the fence about. And here's why. It fits really close. Overall, I like the quality of it. And this was one of the more expensive items. It was over $100. And for a casual shirt, that fits really close, I'd have to say I'm really going to be really careful about this. So let me go ahead. I'll try this on. This shirt as well. Maybe this is the wrong combination, but and I can tell a little bit of the stitching on the buttons. I may have to get in there and redo some of that, but it was a pretty nice. I don't have anything like this. Again, I would not have chosen this type of cloth or material for me. What do you guys think? I find they're going to be a little bit harder to match, but they're very casual. I have nothing like this in my wardrobe. Let me know. What do you guys think? Should I keep the pants? Should I keep this shirt? And should I keep this shirt? So you're wondering, okay, what's it look like on you, Antonio? Let me show you really quick. All right, gentlemen, what do you think? Keep it? Throw it? Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested. I'm having fun with this one. I like it. It just feels a little bit close here in the chest. Although the material, I don't think it's 100% cotton, but I can tell by the tightness of the weave and the quality of the weave that it's not going to shrink much, especially if I don't throw it in the dryer. So what did I choose not to keep? What did they miss on? Okay, so I'm probably not going to keep the socks. It's not that they missed on them. They got the size right. Actually, a very simple assortment of socks here. And the price isn't bad. We're talking well under $8 per pair. However, I don't really need socks, so probably going to send these back. This Ben Sherman shirt in medium. And what's funny is this is a medium. Everything else I have on is a medium. I wear a medium. But in Ben Sherman, apparently I do not wear a medium. It was too close, too tight. I'm just not going to feel comfortable wearing this, so I've got to send this one back as it didn't fit. But notice how they sent me a large as well. This V-neck t-shirt, I don't know. Should I have kept it? Not really my style. This shirt, in my opinion, was the one I would have to say, yeah, this was the bomb in there. I'm just not a big fan of the contrasting going across the center of a shirt. To me, it cuts a man in half. Isn't the style I would recommend. But I do like how they push the envelope a bit. I mean, that's bound to happen. You're not going to know. I mean, she gave it a good shot. All right, she sent me this wooden watch. It is made by WeWood. It's an interesting piece. It's just not something that I would normally wear. Bread and boxers, and so we've got the underwear and we've got the undershirt. Honestly, I am fully stocked when it comes to things like this, so I would not be keeping these. Like I said, these jeans made by Enzo, probably I would say one of my favorite items in here. This shirt, the more I wear it, the more I look at myself, the more I actually like it. So I may be actually keeping this despite whatever you guys say. And the belt, solid belt, works actually great with my shoes. Again, I didn't ask for shoes. I didn't ask for formal clothing, so they could have gone a lot of different directions. What I care about the clothing is that they nailed the fit. They nailed the style, and they actually delivered value clothing that I don't feel I'm getting ripped off by shopping through these guys. So I'm wondering, how are they even doing this? Last thing I would recommend is if you're looking to buy a gift for somebody, and let's say you wanted to give this to somebody else, I really like how they have the gift card option. Okay, guys, I'm back. What'd you guys think? Great company? What a value. I mean, I can tell you that I'm going to keep, I mean, you guys can do the math. I'd love to see who in the comments, based off the number of items I showed, who can calculate exactly what percentage of items I'm going to keep. And I want to hear from you guys, really, what should I do about those ones that I'm kind of on the fence about? But when it comes down to it, gentlemen, I'm going to keep most of the items in that package. Very happy. And what should you do? How can you start to use this service? One, go over and check out their website. Sign up. Give it a shot. What have you got to lose? I mean, an amazing company with the quality. I'm very impressed. The other thing that you can do, no obligation, just go grab their free 38-page spring guide. I really like this, very well illustrated. You got to use their online viewer, but you'll understand when you look at the detail of the images and the quality. And I would say when I went through it, probably 70% of it, 60% of it, solid information. Yeah, they throw in some advertisements, but you guys can put up with that. And I mean, definitely for what you're going to get in the ideas, if you're not even going to use them, go grab some great spring ideas. That's one thing I really like about this company, is that they're investing in quality informational content. So go check them out. mensstylelab.com. I'm going to link over to them down below in the comments, in the video, and in the article, which I've talked about that over there. I'm going to go into more detail, put up pictures, and really provide you guys with, I think, the most detailed review of this company, because I want you guys to make a smart purchasing decision. I want you to save time, and I want you to start dressing with confidence, so that whether or not you're going out just, at evening out in Mesa, Arizona, or you're going to be going out in the town, maybe to 6th Street or the south side of Austin. You just want to look good. You want to feel good, and that starts with making sure you've got a well-built wardrobe, which in a sense sends that message, sends the message you want to send. And Men's Style Lab can help you do that. Take care, gentlemen. I'll see you in the next video.